Okay, let's dive into this. Today, we're unpacking the core premise of a really fun animated short film, simply titled The Egyptian Pyramids. And, we're going to see how just a tiny handful of words can, well, instantly build an entire world. It establishes this incredibly specific comedic tone and gets us totally primed for an adventure. I mean, it is absolutely amazing how much narrative power is packed into such a brief setup. Honestly, we're looking at the absolute bedrock of storytelling here, where efficiency is literally everything. Right, so listen to this setup. The Egyptian pyramids, Cairo, 1920. That's it. That tiny detail is actually our entire foundation for today's micro-deconstruction. It's incredibly brief, right? But every single word here is doing massive heavy lifting to set the stage before the animation even really gets going. It's a perfect example that you absolutely do not need some sprawling 10-minute prologue when you choose your words with that kind of precision. We just need a legendary location and a very distinct ear to immediately trigger our imaginations.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how the source material explicitly defines itself. We definitely aren't looking at some dry, dusty historical documentary here. The core pillars are funny, animated, and short film. Knowing this, well, it completely changes how we interpret the setting. We're instantly primed for visual gags, super exaggerated characters, and a punchy narrative that doesn't waste a single second of your time. Animation as a medium allows creators to totally bend the rules of physics and reality. So when you pair that flexibility with a comedic tone, we automatically know we're in for a laugh, not a solemn lecture.
And this brilliantly illustrates the sheer contrast at play here. Just think about this stark difference for a second. On one hand, you have the Egyptian pyramids, right? This timeless, monumental subject that evokes thousands of years of ancient grandeur and silent, stoic history. And colliding right into that, literally smashing into it, is Cairo 1920, the Roaring Twenties, an era of early automobiles, distinctive fashion, and rapid, noisy modernization. By crashing an ancient wonder of the world directly into the 20th century, the creators instantly manufacture a brilliant playground for slapstick comedy. I mean, you can almost picture the chaotic clash of ancient pharaohs and jazz-age explorers already, can't you? So the crucial point is the year 1920. This isn't just some random date pulled out of a hat. No way. It is a massive narrative anchor. It ties these timeless pyramids to the absolute height of post-World War I exploration. That golden age of frantic, highly publicized, and sometimes utterly bumbling archaeological expeditions. By locking the story squarely into 1920, the film sets up a very specific flavor of mischief. So think less careful historical preservation and much, much more running away from a furious mummy and a backfiring Model T. It immediately gives the comedy a distinct, adventurous historical flavor that we all instantly recognize. Which brings us to the ultimate question. What comedic animated antics actually unfold when you drop a modern 1920s expedition into ancient Cairo? We've seen how just two simple phrases, the Egyptian pyramids and Cairo 1920, perfectly prime the canvas for absolute chaos. So who are these characters? And what goes hilariously wrong at the dig site? It really is a masterclass in minimalist setup, leaving us completely eager to see the mayhem unfold for ourselves. Keep questioning the details, keep learning, and I'll catch you next time for another explainer.